We are going to be doing this tier list because we bring pros to do this tier list with us. We are going to be having Fate. If you guys don't know who Fate is, he's the guy I've been duoing with the past few days. He won the mid-season finals of Marvel Rivals Ignite, the $3 million tournament going on, and he is currently signed to Na'Vi. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Okay. I understand that you have a very high level of understanding for this game because you're obviously streaming this game 24/7 and whatnot, but you have to keep in mind this tier list is for ranked, and it's also for, you know, our fellow bronze players all the way up to top 500, whoever watches this. Realistically speaking, I think Magneto is still a really good S tier character for tanks. I don't know. I don't think he's ever going to get a nerf.
I think we have to agree, like, Emma and Mag are probably still the best too.
Yeah, they just nerfed Emma, but Emma is still a crazy character to play. Do you think there's any other S tier characters?
We need to think about low rank too. Like, do we put Penny Parker up here? Surely not, right?
Oh, I hate Penny. I hate Penny.
Where do we need to put Penny in somewhere high? She has to be insane.
Ooh, I mean, to be honest with you, that is true. I played in bronze, obviously, and I put a nest down. No one shot the nest. They put a TP in front of my nest. They stepped into my nest and they all died. So technically,
oh no,
I don't know. I think Penny could be good in low ranks, but how do you feel like she is in high ranks?
I mean, she's like unplayable. Actually, there are some like one-trick players that can like pull off Penny, but she's
I'll probably put her
in
the. I would probably put her in B. I think it is.
I think she gets a B.
I think map dependent. I just played the symbiote map where, you know, they put the penny traps and with a rocket you put 2 and it's really hard to go through main. So I think
the thing with Penny is like in bronze she's S, but in high elo she's D.
Really?
So I think B is fair.
Makes sense. I do also think Strange is another great character. I would either put him in probably S, but or high A.
Yeah, I agree. I think he could be S or A. You also have to think about like how important Portal is.
Portal is, well, I mean, I don't think you could base his whole like tier on like a Portal, but he is really good to portal back from team fights or overtime situations and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think he's also like decently easy to play, which I think definitely keeps him up on the tier list.
Okay, so you comfortable with A, or you wanna move him to S?
I think we got too many in S if we do that.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, there are 11 tanks, so
there are. That's true.
Ooh, you know what? Let's.
Oh no.
We'll come back to Cap real quick, but yeah, let's talk about our boy Groot, because we've been having a lot of fun with Groot players lately. Where would you put Groot on the list?
I think he's definitely not as good as he has been. I think he's struggling at the moment. I think he's definitely still a low elo stomp character. He's probably a B or a C in my eyes though. I feel like his ult is still insanely strong, but I think he also kind of gets rolled by Phoenix, who happens to be really insane right now.
Okay, I think B's pretty good. I think that's good. I don't see a lot of Groot players. I mean, I only see one on the ladder, but when we do watch him, yeah, he does make it work though sometimes.
Got the Groot rollout.
Yeah, that Groot rollout was crazy. But I would say, okay, here we'll order it. I would say Groot is better than Penny now, definitely.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Captain America, because I don't really see him that much in my game.
A tough one. Where would you put Cap?
I do think Cap is probably going to be better than Groot. I do see a lot more Cap players than Groot, and Cap is pretty annoying to play against, and especially when he's just like annoying your team's backline. You have to like turn around as a DPS player, you know, taking my attention away from like shooting people to shoot him because he's being annoying. But I don't think he does really too much if you shoot at him. He's just basically screams assemble once in a while, and then like, yeah.
I think his ult is still insanely strong. I think the damage nerf he received was like pretty significant.
Okay.
But I don't know if that means that in low rank he's like still like insane, because I know in low rank he was like still broken, like, or at least for a while. I think
this is a good question. Chat, you guys are low. You guys are low. I'm not being toxic. For those who are low rank, is Captain America annoying to you guys? Is he good?
Is he OP?
Cap is really good. Don't expose us. I'm not
Yes.
I'm just asking the question, bro. Listen, even if you're a high rank,
really.
you can still answer. Hard to kill. He's still annoying, and so my chat's saying B.
It looks like a B.
I would say he's a high B though. I think he's better.
I think a high B is fair.
Okay, fair enough. Thor just got a buff. He has a team up with Angela.
Ooh. I think Thor is definitely like a low elo like favorite pick. People love Thor in gold. But I don't see him going higher than C still.
You think Thor is a C tier tank?
I mean, he's not great.
Okay. We did see him in the Ignite tournament. I don't know if it did well or not, but
apparently he's 100% win rate in Ignite actually.
Oh shit. So you still saying C?
Maybe not.
I think C's. I don't know. I think C's fair.
I think C is fair.
I don't think. I still think when you're looking at this list, I would rather have all these other tanks, even a Penny, than a Thor.
Yeah. You have to think about it. Like, if you get a ranked teammate, who do you want?
I want a Megan and Emma, or at least a Strange. Strange is good.
Strange is like tolerable. The rest is like, why do we have a Thor?
True. But then that brings us to the new character. Like I've seen a lot of good players with this when they actually use her correctly. Like, well, when I say you use correctly, from my opinion, I see, the Angela's flanking, they kidnap someone, they bring her into her team, and then her team just collapses and kills that person, and then you're up a person.
I think Angela's pretty disgusting. I feel like she's kind of like Torch in the way that when Torch first came out, he was probably broken as shit, like, just as he is kind of now still, by the way, which is insane after like fucking infinite nerfs. I think Angela's similar. I think like people still haven't really figured out how to play her, but she's already getting so much value.
Do you guys
I think she's pretty good.
Out of curiosity, do you guys like what do you call it, scrim with her, or is she like a 3 tanks or 2 tanks?
Yeah, she's really good in triple tank, triple support. And she's also pretty good in like dive. And like she's like Cap in the way that she can just like stall point infinitely. Like she's actually really good in a few ways.
Okay. I would probably. Oh man, this is a tough one for this new character.
Jane tuning in from Africa. I miss Marvel Rivals.
I see her as like a solid A in my eyes.
Do you think Angela is a solid A?
But that might be too pro biased. It could be B, because I don't know how. She's kind of hard because in low rank, she's probably getting no value.
I would probably put her, in my honest opinion, I would feel like I would put her in like here. I think I would rather have a Groot maybe instead of an Angela.
She destroys low rank apparently.
Wait, she's a throw pick below Diamond. How you guys are saying 2 different things. Also, Austin, I appreciate the massive dono, my friend, and I hope you're having a great vacation.
Or is better than Angela. I don't know about that one.
No, I've seen some crazy Angelas. Like these people who have been lords and they're like popping off right now.
Yeah, I think also an important thing to realize with Angela is that her ult is just so insane with Jeff right now, and Jeff is like one of the most broken characters in the game right now.
Ooh, okay, but it's basically like a Groot ult. Can't they? I think
it is kind of like Groot.
I think basically they're the same.
I think Angela stops like more movement. No. Like there's like you can't use like Magneto. I guess you can't use Magneto on Groot, can you?
Magneto can't eat that ult. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's in a good spot.
In my eyes, yeah. I think the only argument would be Hug being over Groot, but I think it could be either way.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think Groot, and I would rather have a Groot, I think in my opinion, than Angela, but. I think it's a hit or miss because it is a pretty new character. I have seen a lot of crazy ones for the people who are actually like playing her a lot, and then I also seen the people who are like 3 and 16, and they're like, "Hey, can you switch?" No, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So
yeah, we do also have to like predict how much better people are gonna get as Angela.
Yeah,
because she's like so new still, and she's actually very hard.
So I think it's a fair assessment to say, B right now, exactly where she is.
Yeah, I think so.
Hulk. Ooh, I think Hulk's good.
He's good. He's definitely good.
That's
a pretty solid.
Yeah,
that's a pretty solid.
I was gonna say not like an S tier characters, but I do think he's good, especially with the Namor still team up and everything. Still really good. And I don't know if you guys have been having a lot of I thought the Black Panthers were gonna be a lot more annoying, but I actually don't think the shield is actually that bad.
I don't know where all the Black Panthers went this season, to be honest, but I'm not complaining.
True.
I don't know where they all went. It's so nice. I've actually been able to play the game.
I've seen a few, but like I think it's because of the Bucky buff. Bucky is
Yeah.
oof. Venom. I still think Venom is a really strong tank as well. I would still
Venom's
probably put him in A.
Yeah. I think that's good. He's also like, I think he's pretty good in low rank because his ult is like quite simple to use. His like damage is pretty straightforward.
Would you think
And
he's
just infinite HP.
Would you think he's better than Hulk or?
I think he deserves to be above Hulk.
Okay.
The question is for Hulk is like, how much are we like including the team up? Because as a hero, like Hulk individually is like pretty weak, but the name on like value he gets like with the team up is like kind of insane. Like I think A is fair, but like it also like depends on Namor basically.
Okay, fair enough. I don't see Namor being banned a lot, so I'm liking him right now. I don't see a lot of Thing as well. I don't know if that is a character.
Thing is rough. Thing is rough.
You think Thing's rough right now? You think he's like the
He's
worst
not
tank right
having
now?
fun. Do we put him below Thor or above Thor? What do we think?
Could put him behind.
Yeah.
Or you could see this as one thing. Is he like the worst character in the game? I don't think so. Is he the worst tank?
No.
Then I would put him in D, yes.
I don't think he's the worst character in the game.
Yeah, so I think this is a solid choice for tanks. If you are a tank player and you are looking to see what tanks you play, you would take either of these and then either of these and then either of these and then these. I think
Yeah,
that's good.
I think this is solid. This is solid. We can be happy with this.
I'm happy with it.
We're happy with it.
Okay, so I guess the first DPS we're gonna talk about is Black
no.
Panther.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Maybe we need to start at like the top of DPS.
Top of
It
DPS.
might be easier.
Okay, so me personally, and I'm gonna probably sound biased or whatnot, but I think Bucky is by far one of the best DPS characters right now.
Yeah, I think he's kind of demonic and ranked.
Yeah, I think, his new, for chat, if you guys don't know, his uppercut ability, when you uppercut someone, like, this is what I love playing. If there's flankers on the other team, you hook a flanker and you uppercut them, they cannot use mobility for 1 second. They should instantly evaporate. If someone's flying in the air and you uppercut them, they fall down to the ground, instantly evaporate. I think he's by far one of the best DPS characters right now, and he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think Bucky is ridiculous right now.
I think one of the
He's
other...
not as good in like scrims and pro play, but in ranked alone, like he's disgusting.
So I'm guessing in pro play and ranked, I'm just hypothetically speaking. I
Torch,
think
yup.
Torch,
Phoenix, yup.
yeah, Torch is still broken. Phoenix is still really strong. It's actually really crazy that they didn't even touch these characters for season 4.
Yeah, it's just insane.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, we've nerfed Torch 3 times. Surely he'll be bad by now, but he's just like still just ridiculous. Torch is just, yeah, we love Torch.
Well, when I asked Gongguan, what do you call it? When I was in China with you guys, he said that actually Torch is one of the most difficult characters to balance because in low ranks he's actually really bad, but in high ranks he's absolutely broken. So like, if you nerf him, then the low rank players are going to even struggle more, but like the high rank players are going to, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, I imagine he's hard to balance.
Oh, so
I'm so bad at Torch. He's so hard to play.
Yeah, I can't comprehend how to, I'm 30. That's my excuse. So which one would you think is better? I think Phoenix would probably be the best.
I think Phoenix is tops.
Okay. Sounds good. Any other
Phoenix is so insane.
I can't play that character for some reason. I think Hela, like me playing Hela and then going and playing that character is just weird.
It's just like, I think if Phoenix didn't have her like Beyblade tech where she just like one-shots your whole team and it's just like laughable, and then she wouldn't be like yes. But I think that is just like so unbelievably broken.
Is there any other characters that you guys see in scrims or anything that might be in S?
What do you think about Namor?
I personally think Namor, if I had to put him on this list, would probably be a B. I think he's really easy to play and whatnot, but with the team up ability, I would probably put him in A, or maybe even
Put him in A.
S.
For me, it's A or S, but I think A is fair.
You think him by him, like I'm basing the character off without the team up.
Without the team up, then it's a B.
Yeah, I would probably, that's what I was thinking. Without the team up, I would probably put him in a B, but with the team up, I'd probably move him a slot higher. So with like probably A. He's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, in my eyes, like Namor would be like the next best character after like the top 3 though. Honestly.
Really?
Which
You
is
don't? I mean,
there's like a big jump.
you don't think like Hela would be? I still think Hela's really strong. I was put like in my eyes, Hela would be the A.
Hella A? Maybe.
I still
I
think
think that
Hela's not strong.
Hella
No?
roll is just so weak, and Phoenix does kind of shit on her.
I see no Hela in pro play. Yeah, but see, that's your problem. We're not making this a pro tier list, chat. We're making this a tier list for
Yeah, this is
all
ranked,
ranks. This is ranked. That's what I said in the beginning of this. I said this is strictly
Hella
ranked.
is strong in low elo.
Yeah.
Completely for Hella.
Another character that I think would probably be an A, is a very easy, straightforward character, would probably be Punisher.
Yeah, I
Punisher's
think Punisher's
pretty
justified.
straightforward. You can kill people through support ults, chat. He kills tanks and shields pretty fast.
Yeah, I think Punisher's just like an easy. It's also like an easy like off-roll character for people who like don't play DPS. If you like have to play DPS because your team have like too many of support or tanks, you can just like easily go Punisher. He's always like a consistent pick.
Fair enough. That is pretty
That
smart.
moves him up.
Where would you put? See, chat's talking about Wolverine. Would you put Wolverine in A?
Wolverine. I think Wolverine is not A anymore.
Really?
I think personally he's a B. I mean, it's like Emma's so good. Emma's like a pretty big counter to Wolverine. I think Mag is also decent against Wolverine. It's like obviously not ideal, but the other tanks in meta like Cap is good, Angela's good, Hulk's good, Strange, Venom. Like all of these characters are like pretty movement orientated, except for Strange. So Wolverine has been like struggling.
Okay,
He was got
interesting.
nerfed like kind of hard.
Okay, I haven't seen a lot of Wolverine players as well. Would you put Wolverine over Namor? Or Namor
I don't
over
think
Wolverine?
he should be above no more.
Okay. And I think the one thing about Wolverine, since people are getting better at the game as well, is if they go Invis Woman, just push or pull. He's kind of useless.
True. That's another factor. Invis is like really good now.
Yep, true with that buff.
Yep.
So out of curiosity, I want to go over these two characters to hear your opinions. So the nerf Psylocke. Would you think Psylocke is still pretty strong? Reliable pick, still an A, but a low A.
I haven't been seeing many Psylocks recently. I don't know about you.
When I see Psylocke, I'm on Bucky and I uppercut them and they're dead.
Okay. I don't think she deserves her crown of like S tier anymore then, that's for sure.
No, I don't think she's S. I still probably think she's a very consistent character. I would probably put her above Namor without the team up as like the strongest B character or probably the lowest A character.
I can see it being A or B. And what do we might have to move her around later.
Really? You don't think she's that strong?
No, it's definitely high A. Oh no, definitely low A or high B, but I'm not sure which one.
Okay, fair enough. And then my other next character I was actually curious about is where would you put Blade?
Dude, that character's so bad.
So D?
I mean, how do we think he is in low rank?
Is he good in low rank? I mean, chat, is Blade good in low rank?
You remember that game on Central Park where there was just like a Blade running us down main and just like holding left click on me? He like actually did something. Like it wasn't like he was terrible.
I think
but he's pretty bad.
He's bad in low. I don't know. I think with all the characters, you could say there's that one guy who lives and breathes that one character, so he knows the ins and outs. But like I think most Blades probably just die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like I want to say, like I think Black Widow. If you get a Black Widow by herself, I think is D.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you got a Mantis and like your triple support, I think she definitely moves up and she could be lobby admin with good aim.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I think those two in D are fair. Is there any other Ds?
Any other Ds? Well, I mean, I would probably say Scarlet Witch still. I don't think Scarlet Witch is good, but is Scarlet Witch good in low ranks? I mean, technically,
I think she is.
She's pretty easy to play, chat.
Doesn't she like roll low rank? I think like she might be C just because of that.
She fucks in low ranks? Wait, what? I don't think you're supposed to.
In which universe's name was same tier as Penny and Angela? This is without team up.
Wait, yeah, this is without team up, bro. If I was playing, if I see a Hulk insta lock on my team, I will not pick any of these characters and I would go straight for Namor.
Your bald king.
Even without team up, Namor is not good without team up. I'm sorry, as a person who has most of my time on Namor chat, I don't think Namor is good without the team up. My chat likes debate as well. They're gonna say a lot of crazy takes that you're probably never gonna see.
Squirrel Girl is much scarier than Scholar.
Well, that's true. I think Squirrel Girl does not deserve D. I'm keeping Wanda and D. I don't see her at all.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I think another good pick that we would probably see a lot is Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord
Scholar's good.
We've been seeing him a lot. I've actually been seeing a lot more Star-Lord than Psylocke. Where would you put Star-Lord?
I think he's an A. I don't think he deserves S, but I think he's definitely... Yeah, I think he's A. Where would you put him in A, though?
I would probably put him above Psylocke, but not higher than Hela or Punisher.
I think he might be... We might need to move Hela, Loki. I think in low elo, like Star-Lord and Punisher are like so good.
Really? So you would like that?
Like Hela third.
Oh.
What do you think about that?
I could see it.
I think
I think Punisher's ult is actually a lot better than Hela's.
Yeah.
Because I think in higher ranks, Punisher's a lot better because you can, if you have good aim, if you guys have good aim in low ranks too, you can kill people through support ults, like I said. Hela, I don't think you really can. And he is much easier to play.
Hela's also like so like aim demanding and like low rank players just like can't do that.
You can see that. I guess we could go with Black Panther now.
Ooh.
I personally don't think any of the dive characters are good, especially with, you know, Bucky being just how like strong he is, and if he's on the field and you are playing magic, bro, it's so easy to uppercut someone and they can't move and you just kill them.
In my eyes, I think BP is like a B or a C.
I would probably put him in B. I don't know where in B, probably under Wolverine, but the reason I'm saying B is because I think you have those like, you know, Black Panther players who are, you know, they just sniffed Adderall off their fucking desk and they're absolutely crazy and they're like literally seeing like colors, seeing sounds or shit. I don't know. They're crazy.
The BP players love to complain.
Yeah, and then you also have those BP players who are just like they're 2 and 9, but they don't want to switch.
So you see Pethig in the shared chat. That is like FMCL from Ground Zero. He's like the best BP in the world. Probably. He said BP F tier.
BP F tier? Okay, so where would he put BP as the best BP player? Because I'm going to trust fate here. Where would you put that? Realistically, and you also have to take into consideration lower ranked players. Because I see a lot of people saying in low elo, he has King Kong footsteps. B tier.
That's true. His footsteps are really loud.
You know who surprisingly is very loud? Angela. When she's flying, the little sing,
dude, it's like Iron Man. She's like a jet engine.
Yeah, exactly. Hawkeye.
Ooh, I think Hawkeye struggles at the moment. I haven't seen actually any Hawkeyes.
Would he be our first C tier?
I think he's a C. I think he's a solid C.
Our first C tier. Nice.
Iron Fist doesn't have any good team ups.
Does he still have the Luna? Oh, but the Luna one got nerfed.
It's like terrible. Dude, when that first came out, that was actually so insane.
Oh, that was insane. Frozen for 1.5 seconds. Bro, that was just crazy. You could literally just go to the bathroom, go get water, come back, you're still frozen.
And it was the whole map. Well, it still is, but it's just insane.
Iron Fist. I've seen a few Iron Fist players. Some of them.
This is a weird character to judge.
Why would you say it's weird?
I think he's like, it changes. Oh my god, it actually changes so much. It's actually like the most complex character to rank because he's kind of hard. He's probably very like different in high to low rank. He's got like Luna team up, which I guess we don't include, right? Dude, he could be like in so many different tiers. I'm not sure. I'm thinking he's definitely not AOS. He's BC or D.
BC.
There's like the Iron Fist players who like go into your rank games and then they just go like 40 and 0 and they just like hard carry the lobby. And then there's like the Iron Fist players who just go 0 and 40.
Yeah, see,
I think one of those characters.
I think he's in the same boat as BP, but I would probably actually put him a little higher than BP.
Yeah, I agree. I think your comparison earlier, like which of these characters do you want on your team? I think I'd rather have an Iron Fist than a BP in this like state.
Yeah, that's how I see this list. So I see from left to right, left being the strongest and right being the still strong, but I guess the weakest in that tier. So yeah. Iron Man. I don't think Iron Man's good personally.
He's struggling. Iron Man is not good.
I would probably put him in C.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Would you put him above Hawkeye?
He's good in low rank.
True. People don't look up. I've actually experienced that
Yeah.
today. I don't know why.
Is there an Iron Man in your game?
No, I just don't. I just chat. Why do low rank players don't look up when there's a flyer? I actually don't know. I just,
Why would you look up? The sky will blind you. The sun is too bright.
you know, there's another thing I don't know if you look at because I do a lot of elo hell or just like stuff with my chat, but I also noticed a lot of low rank players like to aim at the floor, so it's like yeah, instead of like having their crosshair up like in front of them, they're always aiming at the ground.
It's so weird. It's like maybe it's like to put them like above their crosshair so they can see. Their crosshairs are too big.
Oh, I've seen some crazy crosshairs. Oof. But I think
Scroll girl crosshairs go crazy.
Oh my! Have you seen that one guy play Blade with that crazy crosshair?
I have not.
Oh, wait until you see him. He's wild. Magic.
She's definitely probably the best melee character.
Okay.
Maybe not better than Wolverine. What do you think?
Better than Wolverine. I think she's good. But I still think Bucky, like I've been saying, just destroys flankers. But I do think she's probably the best flanker.
Yeah.
Easy A. Chat.
Yeah, I would agree.
If you think Magic is an A, I want to know what kind of drugs you're on because apparently they're working. There's no way she's A.
Phoenix is the best melee character. That's a fair point.
Magic is A on console. Oh shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're doing this for like overall. I don't know if you guys can hear Emily screaming. I think we're doing this overall. I'm not taking console into consideration.
We don't care about the console players.
Console is like a whole different like thing. Moon Knight just got a buff.
He's actually pretty good. He's like really important for like breaking spawn hold as well in like pro player, which is like or like high elo, which is like actually giga broken right now. I think that alone in my eyes, like he should be like either.
I think he's pretty good on low ranks too then, because like
yeah, he's pretty good at low rank.
You don't even need to aim. You just put an unk down, shoot your unk.
God, it feels so weird putting like Moon Knight in like a good placement though, just because it's Moon Knight.
I mean, I think he could be good.
Yeah.
What
do you think? I think it's like A, B, or C, somewhere in those three.
I'm gonna give you a hot take. I think I would rather have a Moon Knight over a dry Namor. So
yeah.
he would probably be the highest DPS in B, but he's not quite A.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
Spider-Man.
God.
I mean, Spider-Man is just like BP in my opinion. There's those cracked out Spider-Man players who like the 13-year-old kids who do nothing but play Spider-Man all day, or you got those 30-year-olds like me trying to Spider-Man and they go 0 and 15. I don't know.
That 13-year-old kid on Spider-Man is so crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of them too.
But I do think his character is like C, D, maybe.
C or D. I would probably put him as the
C.
strongest C tier.
I think that's fair.
A Squirrel Girl. She got nerfed.
She did get nerfed.
I actually see a lot more Moon Knights than Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I think Squirrel could also be a C.
Above, who would she be between? Or would she be like the last? Well,
I think she could be above Hawkeye, maybe.
Above Hawkeye? Lower than Iron Man?
What do you think?
I think she would be really good in like the what do you call it, like the symbiote map, where it's just like a very narrow map and low rank players just walk down choke and just die.
She is really good low rank.
You keep comparing low ranks, but Torch is terrible low rank. Barely see anyone get value out of Torch and Diamond.
That's
below.
true. That is very true. Do we need to move down Torch?
I feel like that is not the. I feel like that's not the character's fault. That's just like the person playing the character. Because like like if you take it like what we've been saying, in low ranks people don't look up. A Torch would be in the high ground, like in the air. If he's not getting any value, I think that's the person's fault, not the character's fault.
Yeah.
Nah. Now we're getting too technical, chat. I think now we're jumping through hoops.
We need to simplify this.
A Storm. I do see Storm in pro play though. I see her going in, especially with Jeff's nowadays, because Jeff's really popular. She could literally kill through support ults with the combo.
Yeah, I think there's like two aspects to Storm now. I think there's like in pro, she's pretty good. Same with like Moon Knight, they're good at breaking spawn. And I think there's also Jeff at like the lower ranks. I think Storm and Jeff NATO is like probably giga broken in low rank.
Yeah. And I still think she's pretty good without Jeff. You could just go in. If they have no support ults, you basically do a lot of damage. But I see a lot of people go in there and just bait out a support ult and just live and get out.
Yeah, Storm is good. think she's solid.
But where would that solid be? I think she'll be probably better than Namor. Like somewhere in B.
Yeah.
Would she be better than Moon Knight?
Okay, are we including the Jeff Nader?
Probably not, because we didn't do it for like Namor and everything.
In my eyes, she's like below Namor then.
Below Namor. Okay. Chat, you agree with that? Without the team up ability, solely just based off of Storm.
I think if it had the team up, it'd be like a bit higher. Because just in low rank, Jeff Nader is like broken.
No, we
He did it
didn't.
for Hulk.
Yeah, we didn't do it for Hulk, chat. We're basing the character just based off the character itself. If you add team up abilities, this whole list will change. Yeah, we're not doing team ups. We're basically saying if you had to go into a game and pick a character, this is what you would pick. Now, if you get, like I was saying with Namor, if I go with a dry Namor, I don't think Namor by himself is good. But if I got a Hulk on my team, I'm instantly going Namor. Namor Hulk is really fucking strong.
Yeah, that is unbelievably broken. It might be the strongest team up in the game right now.
I think it is. I hope he always has that squid, like another squid.
Yeah. I think they'll keep changing the kind of squid. They went from ice squid to gamma squid. We'll get like a fire squid next.
Well, that would actually be really cool. But apparently what chat's been saying, and there's like, you know, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently he might get a team up ability with Hela. I don't know if that's real or not.
No.
Who knows? I don't know how that would look.
We're gonna lose our third squid.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic. There's only two Mr. Fantastic players that I know.
One of them's toxic as hell.
Yeah, that's one of them I'm thinking of.
And the other one, I don't know. I don't think Fantastic is good. In my eyes, I see him as a C or a D.
C or a D.
He just has like no place in the meta. He's such a weird character.
Why is my chat saying S++++, please, my main?
Surely he's a S+.
Ooh,
We can make a Mr. Fantastic S+ too.
Would you say he's probably going to be the best D tier character if we put him in D?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a Mr. Fantastic than a Blade.
Would you rather have a Hawkeye than a Mr. Fantastic? I probably do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, now this is where you will shine. I'm gonna let you take care of this. This is your stuff.
Dude, but like this is gonna be like so hard because I can't base it off of pro play too much.
Well, I still think we could say that Luna is by far one of the best.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think Invis Woman is still she's strong now. Would you say she's S tier though, or would you say she's A?
I would actually say she's A because I think we need to leave room in S. Okay.
For Jeff.
Where do we put Mantis? Like I'm thinking of Mantis, but that's who I'm thinking of right now. I was gonna put Jeff in S. Where do we put Mantis?
I think Mantis is really strong. I still think
she's really good.
Damage boost is fucking insane. I think people are sleeping on the damage boost. And I've watched a little. I mean, I watched all of stage 1 and all of the playoffs and whatnot. I'm waiting till the top 8 teams for stage 2, but Mantis is consistently banned. And if Mantis is not banned, she's running the 3 supports and she's damage boosting, and people are killing everything.
Yeah, I think Mantis as a character is probably the strongest character in the game, but she's probably not good in low ranks, so she could just be A.
You know, that's actually that's true.
Because in low rank, they'll probably just play like 2 supports with Mantis, and then you just lose because like you'd rather just have like a Luna and an Invis at that point. What do you think?
I could see that. I'd probably put I don't know. I'd probably put her as like the second. Then. Ultron. Is this character easy to play?
I need to know people's opinions on this because I feel like his kit is so simple, but some people say he's hard.
I think
do people in low rank play him?
He's banned a lot in my games, and if you don't ban him, then you're basically forcing triple support. I mean, he's pretty easy. You throw your drone on someone, and then if it's a flyer, you stay around that guy and you heal both of each other, and you just shoot people. And then your right click is shields, and then your shift is faster mobility with shields.
Yeah.
I think in a 3 support team comp, he's really strong.
He's really good in triple, yeah.
The
question is if he's the A or B.
But the problem in low ranks is that he's the second healer. Yeah, see, you can't play Ultron as a second healer. You have to play him in a 3. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that I think you should play as a 3rd support if you have already 2 supports. Ultron's one of them. Adam is one of them. I think Mantis is another one.
Jeff
and
as
Jeff.
well, to be honest.
And Jeff.
Yeah. The only Jeff in like 2 support that works is in like either really high rank or really low rank, which I think is why he deserves S.
I don't know. I still want to say Ultron's really strong, and I want to put him in a high rank. It's just that what chat's telling
I
me.
think it's justified.
The thing with chat's telling me is that a lot of people are running him with 2 supports, and you can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, it's so tough.
I think low A is fine.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We can be happy with that.
Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger is still really strong, easy to play. You just got to watch out for Magnetos and stuff. Oh, my favorite thing to do on Bucky now is to hook Cloak and Dagger out, uppercut. They can't move, dead. But
Yeah.
I do think, you know, lower ranks, not a lot of people do that. I still think she's really strong. What do you think?
People think she's S? No way.
Well, how many times do you think like people are gonna hook her out of her ult, or a Magneto's gonna land a meatball on her, or in
In low rank, yeah, I guess.
or I don't even know if low rank players know to ults to save your ult. Like, no, I'm being dead ass. Like, when people get their ult, they want to pop it or try to get like a massive 6K or whatnot. No, they don't want to save it for like that cloak ult.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think, yeah, she's probably still really broken in low rank. Question is, do you think she's better or worse than Invis in my eyes? That's like the big question. Because I think in high rank, Invis is obviously better. But for the general population, I think Cloak is probably like a hard stomp in low rank.
I'd probably say A then. I don't know. It would either be. I personally want to put her behind Inviswoman, but above Mantis. But that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be mine. Because I would also say
I think they're like pretty changeable.
exactly, and I would say also Rocket. I think Rocket is really good for low ranks, but in high ranks,
Yeah.
if Phoenix is there, you can't play Rocket. But if you ban Phoenix, then I think Rocket is still relatively good, and it's very easy to play for low rank players.
Yeah, Rocket's kind of broken in low rank.
I would probably put him B.
Do you think it's B? Yeah. Bro, Loki's so hard to rank as well. Fuck.
I think Loki is still really strong. I think Loki's an S tier character still. In my opinion, it would be like that. I would rather have a Loki Luna any day of the week than a Jeff. But Jeff is still really fucking strong.
Yeah. We can put Jeff in the S too. We love Jeff.
Nah, Chad,
I think
you
Jeff
guys,
is insane in low rank.
that's true. I was playing. He was fun. Nah, there's no way you guys think Loki is still A. He still has his clones. The clones are not the clones. The runes still heal and grant immortality. And then I still think he relatively gets his ult still pretty fast.
I think the argument is whether he should be S or A, but then we have 4 people in A. We can't just put every support in A.
I think Loki. It's either I put Loki in S tier, or I put Loki at one of the best A tier characters and move one of the other supports up.
We could do that, I think.
So I move Loki to the best. So what I would put Mantis and high.
I think that makes sense. But this is like so highly orientated now.
Yeah. Or I could put
Maybe
Mantis back down and put
Invis?
Inviswoman.
I think Invis up. I think Invis up makes sense.
Okay. Invis in front of Shark.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Now, Adam Warlock, I think Adam Warlock is a really good fucking character. And 3 supports because of that mass res, but I don't know how well or how coordinated it would be. My chat is saying Adam
I think
is
it's
B
also
tier.
like Adam B. I think the problem with Adam is also just that it's same as like Ultron, same as Mantis, same as Jeff. In low rank, people aren't gonna play him in triple.
Oh yeah, they only play him in 2-2-2.
And I think Adam is also like, it's really weird because he's in a situation where I think Adam is actually a really broken character, but other supports are just like actually so overtuned. I think Ultron has like a very similar job as Adam. Jeff has a similar job as Adam in like the triple, same as Mantis. And Adam's just like the worst of the 4.
But I think Adam actually has the best ult.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's so broken still. He's actually so broken. I think supports are just broken.
I think with the characters that you just named have a better like kit overall, but when it comes to ult, he actually has the better ult. So he has,
And he has Link.
yeah.
He's
I don't
definitely above Rocket.
You think he's above Rocket? Really? I think
I
Rocket is still really good. I would say probably, I don't know, man. I don't think there is a worse support that you could pick.
maybe, yeah, maybe not. Because we have to think about low ranks as well. Rocket does farm in low rank. I can see him being either.
I mean, yeah. Jay, respectively, this list is cheeks. No, how is this list cheeks, bro? You're probably a Flats viewer. You probably look at Flats 2 hours in the practice range and agree with everything you said. Nah, wild.
Dude, it's so hard to rank, like, considering, like, high elo and low elo as well.
By the way, Dr. English, appreciate the massive prime sub, my friend. Why is Adam B? How is Adam not B? Are you telling me this is a list for all the ranks? Are you telling me that people in bronze who are running probably 222 and Adam, it's probably the healers are probably going to be Adam and like Jeff? You think those are going to be good? Like if we did a tier list for high ranked players, it would be completely different than a tier list for low ranked players. Because in low rank, technically speaking, like you could play anything and pop off. When have you ever seen an Adam pull off a good ult below Diamond? I don't see anything in Diamond. I don't see Diamond.
Why do you Diamond? Like, didn't you just drop the Diamond?
Whoa! Technically, I was playing on a bronze account. Wait, I love Loki, but he got butchered hard this season. See, I actually don't agree with that. The 20%
nerf was pretty big.
I still think he gets his ult relatively fast, and he's still a really good support character.
He's definitely still insane. I mean, he was the best support in the game last patch, and now he got nerfed. And now I think Luna's the best support.
And she got nerfed.
She did get nerfed, but it's not like as significant.
No, people are saying Loki's B. No, chat, he's not B, bro. He's still really strong.
Well, the question is, how's Loki in low rank? Because he's probably quite hard.
I played him and he was easy. You put your clones down. No one shoots the clones, and you just left click. You stand still. I stood still and acted like I was a clone, and no one shot me, and I was standing on point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think other people in low rank also just not shoot the clones.
It's not because I watch Flats. It's because you have to take team ups into consideration. We're not taking the first thing that we said in this tier list is we are not taking team ups into consideration, because then if you did, then everything would be moved up. We literally just talked about Namor being in B as a solo character, but if he had a team up with Hulk, he would be higher. But no, I think this tier list is correct, but I think your ears are wrong. What are your thoughts on that? Huh? What are your thoughts on that? I think your hairline's wrong. Ban him.
Why is Jeff S? Jeff is insane in low rank, and he's being played in high rank.
He's insane in high rank. He's just, I wish I could say, I hate Jeff, and I wish I could say anything about, like, something about him, but he's really good.
Ignite started the Jeff movement.
You were the first person. How does it feel that you were the first person to actually get Jeff banned on a pro stage?
It was so funny. Like, every time someone bans Jeff against me, like, now it's just, like, actually so comedic. We're just, like, because it gives you such a big ban advantage as well. Like,
I feel like that opens up a lot.
No one else gets it.
Yeah, I feel like that opens up a lot for your team, because that's like a wasted ban for them.
Yeah, it essentially just means we're playing like 4 versus 3 bans, which is so nice.
Okay, let's see. This list is valid aside from Star-Lord. That character is really dog shit, and the only thing is his ult, which gets hard countered by anything in the game, by the way. I don't think he's a dog shit character. I think his kid's actually really strong. And Jay, I like.
That's insane.
Yeah. Jay, I like your thought about this. Would you put Mantis and Ultron, as strong as they are, should be lower than Loki and Cloak and Dagger? Because they force 3 support, but they're weak in 2 support team comps. Like Loki and Cloak and Dagger will work in both comps. I think we mentioned a lot of that. Like, the reason why we put Ultron in A tier is because he does work in 3 support team comps, but the reason that he's really bad, I guess, in low ranks is because a lot of low rank players use Ultron as a second healer, and they're only running 2 healers, so that's basically why it's really bad when you're supposed to be running them with 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like those ranked teammates which would be like, guys, I'm gonna fill. I'll go support. Don't worry, I'll go Ultron. And then you have 2 supports and you have an Ultron. And it's like, you might as well just go back to DPS at that point.
Bro, his ult is good, but he gets hard countered, and how they nerfed how fast he charged it, by the way. I don't think he's a bad character to play. I think he's still really strong. And also, what do you call it? What I was going to say is that, you know, it's actually pretty easy to just ult track, right? If you know that both supports just use support ults, you could just use your ult after. You don't have to use it to like bait out a support ult or anything.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I like this list. Jay, who's that?
What do your chat think is like the worst part of the list?
What's the worst part of the list?
Yeah.
I think.
What do the chat think as well?
I mean, I think the worst. I don't know. I feel like what a lot of people are gonna look at is like. I feel like any of these characters have a chance to pop off if you play these. Like if fuck, how am I gonna say this? If there's like a Magic OTP and they only play Magic, and they like Magic sucks and like fuck, how do I explain this? Fuck, let me think about this.
Channel your inner Magic one trick.
No, I feel like if someone's an OTP on a character, but the character's shit, they can make it look good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like the Spider-Man OTPs in ranked, they get banned for a reason.
Magic being the best melee in B is criminal. How's that criminal? What is Magic gonna do against a Bucky? And Bucky is rarely banned. What's Magic gonna do? What's Magic gonna do when she gets uppercut and she can't use any mobility to get out or escape for 1 second? What is she gonna do? How can she run, chat? She's literally immobilized for 1 second. Can't run away, can't dash, can't go teleport, can't do anything. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna sit there and you're gonna take it. Now, question is, do you wanna sit there and take it? I don't know about you guys, but I don't wanna do that. Nah. Bro, who's Emily? It doesn't matter who Emily is. Emily is my sister. If there was one thing, is there anything that you would change about this list? I like it. Some people say wife, some people say sister. Is it both? Yeah.
Don't think so.
Adam to A. I see the problem with putting Adam to A tier, chat, is that if you put Adam to A tier, then people are going to be like, why are you putting him in A tier? He sucks. He's D tier in my games. And he's probably going to be like, yeah, my supports that I run are Jeff Adam. And I'm like, well, that's probably why he's D tier.
Ooh, something we can do. Scarlet Witch in low rank. I don't think she should be lost.
Where do you think she should be?
I mean, she's definitely... How many places are we moving her up? What do we think?
What, like put her like
one
that?
or two in my eyes. It could be one, it could be two. But she's definitely like good in the rank.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true.
I'm really trying to consider low rank. It's so hard. I'm like looking at all these characters. I'm like, if I was a bronze player, would this character be broken?
You know what? Next time I do this tier list, I think I just want to do it for high tier, like R games usually, and then you know, just fuck over like the bronze tier players. Listen, you guys can play whatever you want, figure it out, and just leave you guys to dry.
I mean, this is like a low. If this is like a low elo tier list, we just put like Scarlet Witch in S. We put Squirrel Girl in S. What else? We got Penny in S.
I think you put all the characters in S. I think anything could work in low tier.
Everyone's in S except for Black Widow.
Do a tier list with bronze players from Discord. Oh my god! You know what? I should probably. That's great content idea. Actually, wait.
You should have pulled in a bronze player. Making a tier list with a fucking bronze player as well. We get like, yeah, that'd be
that doesn't make this doesn't make any sense as well. 1v1 me Bucky versus Magic. We have to test this. That doesn't prove fucking anything. That's a 1v1 in a team-based game when there's 6v6. There's 12 players on the field. When if in a team-based environment, you're not going to be looking at me to try to dive me. You're going to be looking at my supports. What am I going to do? I'm appeal for my supports. So when you're diving them, you're not going to see me. I hook you. You're fucked. That's like trying to 1v1 a Roadhog in Overwatch and your fucking Tracer. That doesn't make any sense. It's not a 1v... Like, Jay, I'm bronze. They don't peel for supports, so now what? Well... Go
Squirrel Girl.
Probably, like, pray and go to Fortnite, I guess.
Penny and A, I promise she's good.
That's like the one... That's like a Penny OTP trying to, like, prove that their character is good. If the list is based on the current season, the team-ups should matter since they change every season. Do team-ups change in mid-seasons?
I don't know. Do they change mid-season?
I don't think they change mid-season. Do they change mid-season? Yes, they change. Jay, is this your list? Why the heck do you have Thor in C tier? So where would you put Thor, just out of curiosity? Just Thor in A tier. So you're telling me you would rather have a Thor over, let's just say, a Doctor Strange or a Venom, or let's just say even a Hulk with... You would probably... See, the one thing... I hate doing tier lists, bro. I hate doing tier lists. I hate it. Thor is not a B tier character, chat. Out of all the tanks that are out on the... No, I just don't think Thor runs...
How many people will go AFK if they load into the lobby and they see a Thor on their team? A lot.
I will.
Same. I don't want to play with a Thor.
No. That's exactly it. When I see a Thor on my team, I say, ooh, look, we're only going to have one shield or no shield, so every time you peek as a support or DPS character, you're just going to get fucking a mouthful of Hela or, you know, Phoenix shots into your face, and then you're going to die. I can't...
Lavino is more about taking advantage of how bad people are. Yeah.
Okay, I think this list is good. I don't care what my chat
I think it's
says.
solid.
They're gonna we could sit here for like 3 hours while my chat just argues about a character. I just missed the stream. Why is Phoenix S tier?
Surely that's rage bait.
No, that's rage bait. No, you've been here for the whole stream, bro. You no.
Has he been here for the season?
For the past 3 seasons? No, that chat you get. I'm not baiting. She's one of the strongest DPS characters. Also, she could like literally kill through any like support ult. She has stacks. Justice for Mr. Fantastic. Piggy. No.
He's at least a Heidi.
I think this is good. I think this is good.
Yeah.